Hey guys, this is Kristen here with video number 6 of my metabolic damage journey, and I just finished pretty much my first week of training since I've been repairing my metabolism. When I found out that I was metabolically damaged, I decided that I needed to rest and eat more calories to try and recover and repair my damaged metabolism. A lot of people are asking me how I damaged my metabolism and what metabolic damage is. And if you haven't seen my previous videos, I would start at video 1 and work your way up, because I kind of go on a progression and it would take me a long time to kind of recap everything. But in a nutshell, I have metabolic damage from years and years and years of yo-yo dieting and crash dieting since college, I would say. And then when I decided to compete, I didn't really realize that I was metabolically damaged. And so when I went into contest prep, it was really, really hard to get my body ready for the stage. I had to diet pretty extreme and do cardio pretty extreme because I was already damaged. So that was just the icing on the cake. So when I went to prep for another show, I was gaining weight when I was in prep, working hard and eating clean. So that's when I knew I needed to rest. So I've had about 5 weeks of good rest. I'm talking like walking, massages, yoga, and I feel really good. And I felt like I was ready to go back to training this week. I just feel better. I feel like my body is finally finding homeostasis. It's balancing itself out, and I missed training. When you train so much, like every single day, and you never miss, it becomes just like your routine, and you kind of miss the fun of it. You miss that passion. It's almost like it's a job, and you do your workout, and I was like wanting to get it over with, and it shouldn't be like that. Like when you go work out, it should be like passionate, and you should want to be there, and you should want to benefit from those workouts to make progress with your body and challenge yourself. If you're in the gym and you're finding yourself like going through the reps and just feeling like, oh, I want to get this over with, I want to get home, like maybe you need to reevaluate your training and reevaluate your goals. Maybe you need to switch things up. Maybe you need to join a different gym and get a different atmosphere. If you live in the Connecticut area, you can join my gym. It's Poundstone Performance Training Center, and it's in Waterbury, Connecticut. Even if you're just passing by, you need to come check it out. It's such a great facility. But anyways, maybe you need a change of atmosphere. Maybe you just need to change what you're doing. A lot of people try all different types of training. People like classes, people like swimming, people like cycling. At my gym, we have lots of different things to do besides just, lifting weights. We're flipping tires, we're lifting stones, we're dragging sleds, we're lifting cars, So do what, interests you, and do what makes you happy. Because when you're happy with your training regimen, it makes it so much easier, and I think you benefit more from it. So anyways, I started training with my husband. He is in charge of my training regimen, and I loved it. After my deadlift day, I couldn't walk for 2 days, but I just was happy to be back in the gym and happy to be lifting. So what's, on my plate now? The next step, my next goal is to build lean muscle. And I talked about this in my last video, and my husband talked about why it's so important to build muscle, especially when you're trying to repair your metabolism. And we went over those things in the last video. I did dabble with some HIIT cardio, and so I've decided that for the next 8 weeks I'm going to do HIIT cardio about four days a week, and the most I would do is 20 minutes max. The first 2 weeks I start with 15, and then I progress to more minutes, less rest time, and more time with the high intensity part of the HIIT cardio. If you don't know what HIIT cardio is, it's basically high intensity interval training So it's basically, like doing sprints with rest in between, or doing the bike really hard with some rest in between. To put it in a nutshell, think of a sprinter's body versus a long distance runner's body. That's pretty much all I need to say. A sprinter is packed with muscle, very lean, muscular, strong, and a long distance runner or a marathon runner's body is usually long, lanky, not very hard toned, not a lot of muscle mass, because when you run for so long, your body feeds off your own muscle. So look up HIIT cardio, HIIT, and I think maybe that's something that you can benefit from. So that's my plan, is to progress with these workouts. I'm going to do about 4 training days a week, and the HIIT cardio. And my main focus is to build the muscle, like I said. I really do want to drop body fat. I think I'm about 20, 25 pounds overweight. But my husband keeps telling me that as I build muscle, that is going to help my body become more efficient at burning calories. So I need to be patient with that. So hopefully the fat will just gradually, shed away. I am not weighing myself. I did hop on the scale this week because I had a doctor's appointment, and I gained about 4 to 5 pounds, but that's from the last 2.5, 3 weeks of just kind of being really relaxed with my diet. I was on vacation, and I pretty much been eating what I want, and that's with no cardio or working out. So I'm pretty happy with that. But now I'm reeling my diet back in, and I'm just want to eat clean, healthy foods, and I don't do it like dirty cheats anymore. I'm not craving them. And I want to stay away from that food for a while, the dirty food. I am going to be trying a few things with my diet the next couple weeks, and I'll talk about that in the next couple videos as I see progression. So I'll talk about that. And just on a side note, I got some of my blood work back, and my thyroid, my cortisol, insulin, all of that came back normal. You can still have metabolic damage even if all your blood work is normal. Okay? So I just want to talk about that. And if you're struggling, again, with what I'm struggling through, just your main focus should be to build up your metabolic capacity. So just keep progressing those carbs, calories, just keep increasing them slowly each week so that your body can handle more and more and more with kind of maintaining your weight. So if you're eating 1,000 calories right now, each week you should be bumping up your carb and your fat intake, and obviously your protein should be there too. But your goal should be, I don't know, for women, I think anywhere between 1,500 and 3,000 calories. I mean, the women who are extreme athletes can eat 3,000 calories in a day, but I guess for the average woman, I think it would be between 1,700 and 2,000 calories a day. That's what I think. Right now I'm at 1,500, and I'd love to get to 2,000. That's my goal. So, just work on your metabolic capacity, just raising the amount of calories that your body can use without reacting in a negative way, like, gaining a bunch of weight or blowing up. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on this week. I have a lot of things coming up. Like I said, I'm doing some things with my diet, and I have some big news coming in the next couple of months, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But it's really exciting, and I'll be sharing it in probably a few weeks or so. So stay tuned for that. And again, I appreciate the emails. It's overwhelming in a positive way. I just can't believe the people that have been watching my videos and responding. And if you are, thinking twice about emailing me, like some people have said, but they've emailed me anyway, please just email me and I'll get back to you. And it's just great to hear people's stories and success stories as well. It's KristenPoundstone@gmail.com. And I hope to hear from you. Again, thank you for your support. And just know that we're all going through our own struggles. You know, having a balanced life in the fitness industry or just in life in general, having balance is key. And then sometimes it's so hard for us because we're just so busy and we stress ourselves out, and it should all, just all be about, being happy with friends and family and feeling healthy and wanting to be healthy. And knowledge is power. I have been reading so many articles and books lately. If you want to know more, just educate yourself. You know your body best, and find out what works for you. So that's my little tidbit for this week. I hope you have a great week. Keep a positive attitude, and I will see you guys next week. Okay.